let me take the fall for a crime you know I didn't commit.
That depends on what you're willing to do to prove your innocence.
Anything, whatever it takes.
Great. Tomorrow when you're arraigned, you're going to plead guilty.
What?
You are going to plead guilty.
To 3 murders?
And 1 attempt.
No, I'm not. I'm not doing that. I can't do that.
You said you would go as far as it takes, didn't you?
Not if it means confessing to brutal crimes I didn't commit.
Well, this is the only way to draw the real killer out of hiding. The monster who committed these murders is an arrogant egomaniac. He loves the attention.
Yeah, and you know what he's going to do when he figures out that I'm taking the fall for his crimes? He's going to bolt right out of town.
No, he's going to be jealous.
Of me, a guy who's going to prison for the rest of his life.
You're going to be taking all the credit for his hard work. You know better than anyone how the public is fascinated by serial killers. If it bleeds, it leads. Think of all the press, the notoriety. You'll be enjoying the fruits of his labor. He'll be frustrated, furious. By pleading guilty at your arraignment, you're appropriating his artistry.
No, I'm not.
Franco,
that's not going to happen. I am not going to admit to killing Kiki.
It'll cause...
I'm not going to do that to her memory. There is no way in hell I'm doing that.
It will cause the killer to lash out. He'll try to one-up you and reclaim his spotlight. Trust me. If you follow my lead, you will not get burned.
Okay, look, I understand what it is that you're trying to do. I get it, I really do. But you are not taking into consideration what this would do to the people who believe in me, who believe in my recovery. To see me plead guilty, that would destroy Elizabeth. I just married the woman of my dreams. Do you have any idea what it would do to Elizabeth to hear me say out loud that I'm a killer?
I regret any pain that this may cause Elizabeth.
May?
Focus on what you have to gain. You could be responsible for bringing Kiki's killer to justice. Isn't that worth something to you?
Of course. Nobody wants you to catch this bastard more than I do.
Then this is your chance. You can finally stop this freak. Isn't that worth being wrongly accused?
This is a lot. You're asking a lot of me.
I know. But is there anything that I can do to help you make your
Yes,
decision?
I want a visitor tonight.
Who?
I'm not making any decisions until I get input from Elizabeth.
No, that's not going to happen. You can't tell her the plan. No one else can know, not Curtis or my detectives. If we're going to pull this off, it has to stay between us.
Elizabeth wouldn't tell anybody.
I'm sure she wouldn't.
Then what's the problem?
We can't risk the killer catching on to the plan. If you want to protect your wife and her boys, they need to be kept in the dark.
No. I'm sorry, but no, I'm not doing any of this unless Elizabeth knows what's happening.
I can't force you to do anything. But I can tell you what will happen if you plead not guilty. You will be convicted, and you will be sent to prison for the rest of your life. D.A. Dawson has more than enough evidence to secure a conviction.
Yeah, planted evidence.
So you say, and so I happen to believe. But it's just as likely that you, a man with a well-documented history of antisocial violence, reverted to type, killed those people, and kept their licenses as trophies.
Let's just say, for the sake of argument, that I did kill 2 of those people and that I stabbed Lulu. There is no way that anyone would ever believe that I would hurt Kiki. I would never kill Kiki.
I already shared my concerns about your lack of motive in the killing of Kiki, but that barely registered with the DA. This is a win-win for Margot. Not only does she get a speedy conviction, but she makes herself look like a hero for achieving long-denied justice. You never paid for your earlier crimes, for the other lives that you took, for the other devastation that you left in your wake.
It sounds to me like you would be just as happy to see me convicted.
Wrong. Whether or not you deserve to be incarcerated for your earlier crimes, I do not believe that you are responsible for the murders that I am investigating. That killer is still at large, and you are my best chance to catch him. My way, you are publicly disgraced for a limited time. Then, you're exonerated and you receive the thanks of a grateful city. Or, you plead not guilty. You go to trial, your past crimes will be held against you, and there will be nothing I can do to protect you from a conviction. It's late. Why don't you take the night? Think it over. I'm sorry that this is where we are. But I'm your only way out of this mess.